Without further ado, let's go ahead and try to start the car. All right, what's going on, guys? So today we're actually going to be trying to focus on getting the harness in this car, at least as much as we can. So what I need to do right now is replace my valve cover gaskets with the new gaskets that I have. These are the same ones I have from last time that I thought were wrong, but I was looking online and it looks like there's like a certain way or whatever you're supposed to put them in. So I'm gonna try to double take this. The day that I was trying to do that, it was nighttime and it was just pretty cold and stuff like that. Still pretty chilly right now, but I think I can try to make these work and fit them in there. Hopefully they do work so I don't have to order these. But yeah, I don't want to put the harness in until I do this. So that's actually the first thing I'm gonna do. Once that's done, then I'm gonna go ahead and heat wrap the new harness with some of this heat wrap that I bought. So this is stuff that I've already been using on the car. Like as you can see, I have a little piece right there, another piece right here on my fuel line. So I just bought a couple of these just in case. That's the plan right now. I actually have about a week of free time, so I want to go ahead and try to get this project finished and start driving this car again, because I do miss driving this car. Don't get me wrong, this Z is a ton of fun, but let's be honest, there's nothing like a turbo VQ. So yeah, I love the sound and I just miss driving this car. So let's go ahead and get this finished, and then once this is all done and I can clean up this garage, finally fit both Z's in here, and yeah, get a cool thumbnail for you guys. So please stay tuned for this video. It's gonna be a pretty sick one. I'll catch you guys in a few. So we do have confirmation that these gaskets do fit. So I don't know what I was doing, but they were just completely wrong last time. But as you can see, I have the gasket all the way in, all the way around. So the only thing that I need to do left, I do need to replace this gasket. This gasket wasn't leaking at all, but I'm already in here and I have the new gasket, so I might as well go ahead and do that. All right, so we got one side completely done. Wasn't too bad as what I thought it was, but yeah, definitely don't forget to put the sealant around every corner and just clean up as much as you can. So got the coil packs all backed in, everything is buttoned down, and this side is ready to go. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start on the other side, get that off, and now that I know this process is fairly easy, it should be pretty easy. Only thing about this side compared to this side, I do have like all the turbo stuff on this side, so as far as like getting to the bolts that are like on the side, it'll probably be a little challenging, but it shouldn't be too hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to knock that out. Then once that's done, I'll show you the finished product, and then after that we'll go ahead and be able to wrap this harness and then get this thing in the car so we can start driving this thing. Let me know what car you guys like better. Would you guys prefer this car, 370Z Nismo, or would you like to take an HR 350Z? Leave in the comments down below. Let's just assume they're both stock, you know, for the most part, maybe just simple bolt-ons, but not like turbo or anything. Yeah, would you guys take that car or this car? I don't know, bro. That's a hard decision. I do love this car. It's a Nismo, it's 370. It's a little more comfortable, more luxury, but it is a bigger car. This one, after driving every day, is definitely more of like a race car, I would say. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. So let me know in the comments down below. It's much later in the day. As you can see, it's nighttime and it's raining. Unfortunately, the weather is butt out here in California right now, but I did end up finishing both sides. So this one was pretty challenging, as I mentioned, just because it's pretty close to the turbo, but I got all the bolts on there, the coil packs bolted in, and yeah, as I mentioned before, I did try to go ahead and clean up as much as the valve covers as I could. I'll go ahead and wipe it down again. I think a little bit of dirt got on it because I was wiping this one down, so I'll do another wipe down once I'm done with everything. All right, good morning, guys. It's the next day and it's still raining out here in California. Can somebody reach out to God and let him know that I think we had enough? But nah, on a serious note, so I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys exactly what I've been doing. So right here, I know it's really confusing if you're like not used to wiring or anything like that, but this is gonna be my new harness on this side. I know it's really confusing. And then that side is gonna be my old harness. So I want to show you and compare the two. So this is obviously what I did before. And keep in mind, when this harness was in the car, all of this stuff right here is what I could do from under the car. So it looks really shitty, I know that, but yeah, you can kind of see the wires that I burned right here. I'm gonna try to get it to focus. That is going to be the wires that I burned, and then this is what we kind of did to kind of try to wrap it. And then now that the harness is outside of the car, you can see how nicely I went ahead and wrapped the harness. So I wrapped this whole section, which is a bit overkill. I didn't really need to go all the way down, but I figured like rather be safe than sorry. So I wrapped it all the way down as much as I could, and then this side, which is the actual side of like where it burned before, just wrap that. And then this is just another little section of like where a sensor is. I felt like I had a little bit left, let me just go ahead and wrap that. So yeah, that is going to be that. This is going to be my my O2 extension, just because it's like further down now and everything. But yeah, so that's what it looks like, and I'm actually finished now. So now that I have the harness finished, here comes the fun part, right? Yay. So yeah, now I can go ahead and throw that harness back into the car, and then once the harness is in the car, probably go ahead and get a new battery, because that battery's toast. Other than that, I do need to still relocate this, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the car, and then once that's in the car, then I'm gonna go ahead and start really worrying about the power steering. All I need to do essentially is there's lines right here. So here's one of the lines, and then the other line is a little bit harder to get to. So basically just take the lines off and extending them. So instead of them going up, I'd probably have it going through there, kind of like where my oil cooler is going that way. And basically just extend it over to this side and then figure out where I want it to sit. So what's going on, guys? So I'm back with another update on the car. So I just want to go ahead and show you exactly where I'm at. And if you can't tell already, once it focuses, I cleaned it up quite a bit. So if you remember last time, this is my Vibrant vacuum block. I recently had this mounted right here with like all these lines and stuff like that right here, and it was just a really tight section. So to clean it up over there, make it, you know, a lot less cluttered and stuff, I've moved it to the front, just zip tied it for now. Probably actually just gonna leave it like that. It looks pretty clean in my opinion, honestly. But yeah, have all my lines ran. My blow off valve is mounted up, you know, got the new line ran. Also my blow off valve, this line goes under, go to here, and then my other line from that goes here as well. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. I went ahead and like heat wrapped some of the this is the body harness, so this is what stayed on the car before, so I just went ahead and heat wrapped that all nicely. And then also heat wrapped my water line to the turbo, to the throttle body. And then this is the map sensor, but I don't have the you know, intake or intercooler piping on that side on yet, just because I'm still figuring a lot of stuff out. This side is really completely done. Just need to go ahead and, you know, finish pushing that on, putting this on there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now that everything is pretty much almost done, I probably can start focusing on this. But I'm gonna finish up everything up top, then get to this, and after that the car will be 100%. Yeah, look how much space that freed up, bro. Looks so much better. And then yeah, as you can see, I heat wrapped everything, and I don't have my intercooler piping on this side on, just because I'm still doing the whole power steering, you know, relocation, and I want to have room for those lines and stuff like that. So that's obviously really easy. But yeah, bro, props to your boy, man, all by himself, dog. New harness in, everything's heat wrapped. You saw the harness before, and then everything's heat wrapped up top. Relocated a bunch of stuff and just made a lot of stuff so much cleaner. I'm super proud of myself, bro. If you guys are ever thinking about taking on a project that you think is going to be too big, bro, you know, just take your time, do what you can, do a little bit every day, and I promise, bro, you know, the end result is always going to be worth it. So I figured I'd take a little drive through the canyon and just show you guys the view. So I'm out here in the Z, but you won't be able to see the Z right now. But look how sick this is, bro. Sick views, dog. Crazy, man. So this is the first start. Fingers crossed that everything goes well. Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and try to start the car. So if you hear like the little bit of whining, I don't have my, I need to add some more power steering fluid. So I know the car is like really loud, but yeah, give me a couple seconds, I'm gonna pull it out, and then yeah, we'll take it for like its first little like test drive, and we'll see how it goes after that. So I'm super stoked that the car is running. I don't have any leaks as far like what I can see. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take it out. I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and put the hood on right now. We're just gonna wait. But yeah, fingers crossed that everything goes well on the first drive. Stay tuned for this. So it looks like everything is working as it should. Again, there's no leaks in the garage, which is a huge success. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and like put it down the street, and then yeah, we'll see how it is after that. The only thing that was wrong with this like swap as far as like the harness and everything was this harness is not a Nismo harness, so my O2 sensors are actually different, so my AFR gauge will not read correctly. It's actually not going to read at all, I don't think. But yeah, it's good news that like everything is working how it should, bro. It was so sick to like have both cars out here. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this for a little drive real quick.